Hi, everyone. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. So since our show yesterday, there hasn't been a lot of movement when it comes to Meghan's Rosé. And Stephanie has a special word she's been calling it.
I've been calling it toilet wine for the last week because of your video.
Yeah, I think it would make a really good hashtag too.
I love that hashtag.
Toilet wine.
Yes.
That's very appropriate.
Hashtag toilet wine. The only wine for squatties.
Yes. And if that's the first time you've seen that video, we are not making up that sound. That is the actual sound that Meghan used on her Instagram video to promote the wine.
To pour the wine.
To pour the wine and promote it. That was the sound she used. I'm not a huge wine drinker, but I've never heard that sound before in my life.
I'm starting to assume she does her own editing.
I'm starting to assume she does everything. Yeah. So she did send another bottle. And how do I know this?
Yeah.
Because she keeps putting it on her Instagram story. She sent one to Harper's Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
That's another pay to play. This is not the etiquette that usually happens when Kim Kardashian or Kate Hudson or anybody with
Cameron
a brand,
Diaz.
when they send their stuff off to the press, they don't re-show everyone, oh, look, I sent a bottle free to Harper's Bazaar. It just goes to show you how few people must have bought the wine, allegedly.
It's a big faux pas. I'm also going to mention the celebrity factor of it is that usually high-profile people unbox things. I'm not seeing Chrissy Teigen. I saw Chrissy Teigen 2 nights ago do Flamingo Estates. Did you see that with a Goop?
Yep.
With a Goop collab?
Yeah.
Now, why is she not unboxing the Rosé?
I think we know why.
But she's going to be on the show.
But she's going to get
crazy.
Trolled for it.
I know.
Because people know what's going on now.
I can't wait.
Meghan's brand has become so toxic that nobody wants to touch it.
Well, it's a joke.
Yeah, it is a joke.
It's a joke.
It's funny you mentioned celebrities unboxing her stuff because a squatty on TikTok earlier put a picture of the box of rosé and somebody taking it out. It must have been one of the magazines that received it. And they put Kris Jenner's voice in the background.
Look at this. Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
Isn't it great?
Kris.
I know, it's my dream.
I am
going, oh, I love.
You're
and
doing
then
amazing, sweetie.
Just something like that. And
Yeah.
I was like, are you, good luck, guys. Like, that's not going to fly. So Daily Mail did do a review of the wine and the apricot spread. We'll get to that. But first, let's see what they thought about the wine. You know that they are giving their honest opinion because Meghan did not send the Daily Mail free wine like she did with Harper's Bazaar, Town and Country, and In Style magazine. Meghan Markle's new $30 As Ever Rosé has finally arrived. The truth about how it really tastes. The wine went on sale July 1st on Princess Diana's birthday. Customers were able to purchase 3 bottles, 6 bottles, or 12 bottles.
Let's get to the tasting.
Yeah. If you bought the 6-bottle package, Meghan promised that you were receiving 12% off. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, she's already putting percent off on things if you buy in bulk?
Michelle from Royal Daily Tea told us that in the live. Yeah, it's already on sale.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
let's
get to the tasting.
Last month, Daily Mail revealed that the alcoholic beverage is made by Fairwinds Estate, a California winery that creates bespoke wines for celebrities, as they've now added Meghan to their list of clients. Yeah, pretty much. On opening the package, we discovered our 3 bottles of wine nestled in between 2 egg cartons. It's basically what we showed you guys yesterday. This is the standard way to ship wine, unless it's super, super high-end wine. And then there's another tier, which I doubt Meghan will ever graduate to. Yeah. on to talk about the packaging and then the TIG, and it says her as ever rosé is described. Now, this is how Meghan describes it on the bottle as delicately balanced rosé with soft notes of stone fruit. A lot of you were asking me what stone fruit was. That's like apricot, basically, in the fruit family. Gentle minerality and lasting finish. It also has 14.5% alcohol by volume.
Yeah.
Woo! Our first sip left a lot to be desired, as it honestly didn't taste like much.
Ew.
Yikes.
Toilet wine.
Yeah, the
Ugh.
wine was smooth, but we couldn't easily detect the notes of stone fruit. It also managed to taste quite bland. Oh man, well that's what happens when you just get a novelty thing made. And that's
Bland
what
means flat, and that's
Ah.
disgusting.
and almost watery.
Ugh.
Despite the lack of flavor, the rosé managed to taste quite acidic. See,
I couldn't
that's
do
why.
it.
See, I'm not a wine
can't do
drinker, and this is
acidity.
one of the reasons because I just get sick unless it is, and I can't afford it. But unless it is like
Can't
over $100 a bottle,
I'm very picky.
I am very picky about my wine.
If I, oh God.
I can't.
That taste down your throat that goes down, it has to be smooth. Oh.
Yeah, and I tip my hat off because I have a lot of friends who do the box rosé.
Oh,
And
God.
I am jealous of them because I'll see them drinking it and
they
I'll
look
be like,
happy.
they look so happy. And I'm like, oh, I get so sick. Many sippers on the female team agreed that we noticed it left a somewhat uncomfortable sensation at the back of our throats after swallowing. Oh, God, I'm not going to go there. The wine didn't taste like you bought it at a fancy vineyard where it's supposed to be made. Instead, it tasted affordable and ordinary. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you go through Fairwinds Estate. I mean, what do you guys expect? It's not bad, but it's not great. Overall, it was pretty commonplace, like a wine you would be served at a work happy hour.
Oh.
But Meghan's wine wasn't the only thing female tried from her recent As Ever drops. And I wanted to include this picture because even when it's pouring, it doesn't look like rosé. Is it just me?
Looks like toilet wine.
Yeah, exactly. Lucky Girl Rosé has a video out. Akila wanted to show everybody how it's made, how it's done. She does it at her family vineyard.
Is this recent?
This is maybe like a month ago when the rosé first came out, Lucky Girl. But I just wanted you guys to see it. Those of you who do not have Instagram, and we love Akila over here at this channel. If I were to buy rosé, and that's not happening anytime soon, I would buy Lucky Girl rosé.
Yeah.
And this is why.
If you're wondering why Akila made a rosé wine, the answer is simple. Because no one else was going to make one that was 0 carb, 0 sugar, with a bottle this cute. The journey of Lucky Girl Rosé starts at her family winery in Ojai, California, where the grapes are hand-picked, the vibes are immaculate, and no one is entirely sure what Akila actually does here. But she's always very busy. Lucky Girl isn't just a wine. It's for the girls who romanticize their errands, overthink every dinner party menu, and believe a good glass of rosé can fix almost anything. Because being that girl is exhausting, and you deserve something pretty to sip while you're doing the most. And truthfully, Akila figured if she was going to embrace her new title as a wine and spirits Nepo baby, she might as well be the kind who brings great rosé and sets the table. And if it's still not clocking to you that she's standing on business, she launched a sparkling white wine too. So pour a glass, romanticize your life, and remember, it's not just wine, it's a lifestyle. Cheers, from one lucky girl to another.
I just love how she embraces who she is.
Yeah, she's authentic.
She's so real. Like she realizes, yeah, I've got a rich family. Yeah, I've got a rich husband, and this is how I live.
I'm still drinking wine at
Yeah,
night.
like,
Hello.
this is me. She's not pretending to be something she's not.
Mhm.
It's so authentic. But rosé is not the only thing the Daily Mail tried. They tried the apricot spread.
Oh,
I really feel for this girl because she's the one that did the raspberry jam spread, whatever it was. And obviously she gave her honest opinion. Her face said it all.
I remember.
But you can tell this time she was trying to find some redeeming qualities. Now, this is the problem with the apricot spread. It basically comes with directions. Can you imagine spending $14 and going, it's only going to be good if you eat it like this on this particular, like,
What
or
are the
try it on.
directions?
Just watch. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I've never seen this in my life.
I feel bad for her because she has to give her unbiased opinion, and I feel like she has to like make up a little bit for what she said about the jam.
Yeah.
Hello, we are here today to try Meghan's apricot spread. It's her newest release in her as ever, lifestyle brand. So I'm really excited. Last time we tried the jam, it wasn't our favorite, but I'm really excited for the apricot spread. Let's unbox it. She sold it in the keepsake packaging. She also sold a version that wasn't in the keepsake packaging, but we had to go all out.
Did you see how I found the keepsake packaging? What it's supposed to be used
A candle?
for? No.
What?
You guys are never going to believe this. A rose.
What?
Yes. The box we thought was originally made for perfume because I
It's
know
like a
it wasn't
perfume box.
I know it wasn't made for jam.
No.
This is an actual company that sends single roses in
Wow.
these cylinder boxes that pull up. I found it.
Oh, I've heard of those Forever Roses, and they last like 99 years.
They last a long time.
Yeah, I've read about those. A lot of people, like celebrities, put
Yeah.
those up in their houses.
Can I give you my opinion on what
Sure.
happened? I think they had a surplus of it because it was
yeah.
really popular like 5 years ago. And then all of a sudden the Kardashians started using
again.
it, and then people stopped buying it.
I said that initially. I said if that is a perfume box, it's because she got it at a sale rate.
Yeah, there was surplus, guys, because
Wow.
that is not designed for jam.
No, it looks like lotion or candles
Well,
or
we know now.
perfume,
It was
and
the
It's a
rose.
rose.
So as you can see, it's a little bit runny, kind of like the jam was. This one definitely seems a little bit more liquidy. When we had the jam, there was some raspberry seeds in there and you could kind of get that. This kind of just looks very sugary, I would say, off the bat. So Meghan said that we could enjoy it on toast. So let's try it. Has a lot more flavor. You can definitely really get the apricot. You can get the lemon. She put some lemon in there. It definitely is it's a much stronger flavor than the jam was. The taste is way better than it was before.
She's
So now we're
listening.
gonna mix things up a little bit. Meghan said that you can put this on salad and cheese and different things. So we have a little piece of toast with some brie. It's pretty good with the cheese, but I think you can definitely just tell that it is something that's really sweet. So I almost think it would be better paired as a dessert or put on vanilla ice cream or drizzled on a cake. It's a lot better. She really did improve on this one. I don't think that I would buy this, to be honest with you, just because it is $14. It seems a little bit overpriced for an apricot spread, and I think personally I would like my apricot spread to be less runny. But I do think it's worth a try. I think it's pretty delicious, especially if you're an avid baker, cook, if you like to experiment with different things. I think it's good to try once, whereas the jam I definitely wouldn't recommend.
He's smart for doing that, because if someone was just negative the whole time about something and not a little tiny bit positive, you're not really going to care about her anymore. You're going to go, oh, she's the one that doesn't like the Meghan stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to really click onto this anymore. But now she sort of showed a little bit of compassion and said, well, it's sugary and it's runny, and I wouldn't buy it because it's $14, but maybe give it a try.
I mean, if
Throw
all
a
it is a topping for a dessert or a little topping for salad, you don't spend $14
No, you
on
don't.
something.
You
It
don't.
just doesn't make sense. Let's see what the other gals over at Daily Mail had to say, because again, it comes with instructions and I wanted to read this part out. The product left our piece of bread soaking wet
Ugh.
as it immediately absorbed into the sourdough.
I'm just picturing that Homer Simpson meme where he absorbs back into the bush.
I don't think that's supposed to happen when you put something on bread.
Absorbs back into the sourdough.
Meghan suggests eating it with butter on bread. See, the fact that she gives directions
don't
on
like
how
that.
to eat it properly, it's like, guys, it's going to suck if you just put it on this.
Don't tell me what to do.
You got to put butter on it too.
But you notice she's a narcissist even with her products.
Yes.
She's telling people what to do in their own homes.
Exactly. There's nothing that holds this spread together. After the sourdough, we tried it drizzled on a piece of brie cheese and toast, which wasn't such a great pairing. The sweet taste of the apricot spread overpowered the cheese, so you couldn't even taste the tang. Instead, it was all about the fruity condiment.
That means sugar.
Yuck. If we could, we'd relabel the apricot spread a dessert sauce because the taste is wonderful and it would be great on vanilla ice cream, on top of a pie, or even on cheesecake. I mean, it says everything. It's too sweet.
We're getting the same reaction. The sugar is way too overwhelming in all her products, which means it's either watered down and then topped on with sugar.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Let's turn to your favorite person, Mattress.
That's not her name, but this is Matta of Fact.
Matta of
But I
Fact.
call her Mattress because that's what I thought her name was.
I can say her name because she goes by her name too. Amanda Matta.
Let's just call her Mattress.
Mattress.
Okay.
This was on her TikTok page yesterday. Now, I condensed it, don't worry, to 2 minutes. She went off on a 6-minute tangent. So if you want to see it yourself, you can. It's really boring. But she's eating through it, which Stephanie did not appreciate.
People that put stuff in their mouth and then they talk at
You
or at
hate
a
it when
dinner
I put
table.
the honey. When I
Oh,
eat the
gosh.
honey,
Oh,
you always like nudge me. Like you're like, don't eat the honey.
can't.
Yeah, she can't stand it.
Can't stand it.
Okay, so Mattress is saying exactly what we warned everybody about. She realizes she can no longer grift off the Harry and Meghan brand. They're done. Nobody's buying their crap. It's over.
And no one really wants to listen to anyone give them accolades.
Yeah.
That's the last thing we want to hear.
Exactly. So she put this out yesterday, basically trying to gaslight everybody. And when I say everybody, she has like over 1 million TikTok subscribers, but who knows how many are
bots.
bought.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think she really does, because the reality is if she had that many people following her, she wouldn't only get less than 1,000 views on her YouTube podcast, because
really?
YouTube has actual people.
Oh, she has 1 million followers on TikTok and hardly any views on YouTube. Okay.
Like less than 1,000.
That speaks volumes.
Well, there you go. Because YouTube, they get rid of bots like right away. They don't put up with that crap. TikTok is another story. So let's hear what she has to say about how I was never a squatty.
This video is not going to be for like 90% of the people who watch my videos. It's going to be for like maybe 2% of the people who follow me. And then the remaining 1% will be the people from the Sussex Squad and Royalist Twitter, which I'm sure is still a faction.
Do you like how she totally slammed Twitter though? She goes, I guess that's still a faction over at Twitter. She's like knocking the #1 news source in the world because they kicked her off. They suspended her.
She seems like she doesn't like platforms that she can't delete comments
Yes.
or mute comments. That's
Exactly.
interesting to me.
You guys are doing too much. I hate to say it. The conspiracies, and I'm not talking about the royals. I'm talking about the royal commentators, the me's.
Look how she's pointing at herself.
She has a mouthful
I'm talking about the royal commentators,
Me.
guys. Me.
And the Merediths, because
Meredith is a royal commentator.
Money making Meredith.
you want to put us in a camp. You want to say, oh, they're pro Sussex, oh, they're pro Wales, oh, the palace pays them, oh, the Sussexes pay them. But it changes based on the day which ones are paying us. Just because me and Meredith and other people who are like royal commentators first and foremost, one time went really hard defending Harry and Meghan, and
One time.
One time? She says one time.
One time.
Wow,
Yeah.
she's rewriting history.
Yeah.
Now I know another person
Yeah.
that tries to rewrite history, and that's Meghan Markle.
now maybe no longer do. That does not mean our attitudes have changed. It just means that the news cycle has changed, and Harry and Meghan aren't really talking about the royals anymore. So therefore,
Harry and Meghan aren't talking about him anymore.
Wait a second, didn't
Oh.
he went on BBC and he talked about him?
Well, she didn't use Princess Diana's memory and name to plug her wine yesterday
Wait a
in Style
second.
magazine.
I'm confused.
Whoa, they just don't talk. Harry and Meghan are on their own now. They're
Mattress-
doing their own
Mattress,
thing.
how broke are you?
Yeah, I can't wait for our live tomorrow, guys, our Saturday Night Live, because I'm going to finally play you all the times and the receipts that I have of the videos that she has put out, just knocking the royal family in the beginning.
was
She
one
wants us
time.
to forget all about that.
It was
And-
one time.
And I have been reluctant to play it here, but I need to play it for the people that do not have TikTok and Instagram, because I think this needs to get called out. Stephanie's been like, don't give her time. But after this video, it needs to get called out, Stephanie.
How dare you?
yeah.
She has a chip on her lip.
Oh,
that's so gross.
I don't need to really touch on them if I don't want to. I do still want to because, listen, I bought the raspberry spread. I checked out the wine. I can't buy the wine because I'll be on vacation when it ships, unfortunately. But like, that's just a natural progression.
Wait, you can't ship the wine because you're going to be on vacation? If you don't have anyone to pick it up for you, the post office will hold it for you. That's like a thing in America that happens.
She seems like a liar.
Yeah.
Of how content creators' careers can evolve. But I got into this game to talk about royal history and royal news. And at the time I started my content, that involved Harry and Meghan. They went on Oprah the day before I posted my first TikTok. They were releasing memoirs and doing interviews and doing the documentary with Netflix. Things change, things evolve. If you're following me because you were a Harry and Meghan stan originally and you've now realized that my content isn't really what you signed up for, because I do have a book deal where I'm writing a nonfiction about the royal institution. Not based on any reporting, based on actual history and my art history degree. I do talk about royal news as it happens. I do talk about the institution apart from Harry and Meghan. That doesn't mean that I've changed or my loyalties have changed. It means that the news landscape is a little different.
What she's saying is the money has run out. Harry and Meghan's stock has gone down. And now I cannot no longer buy tortilla chips and salsa like I'm eating here. I can't buy that stuff unless I talk about how great the royal family is. That's exactly what she's saying. And if you guys fall for this, and anyone, because I know according to Taz is upset too. She posted something too about this. And she's like, nuts. Do not fall for this scam.
Yeah.
This chick is whacked.
Tomorrow night, I am coming hot with the receipts now that Stephanie is finally cool with me playing this stuff. She's on board. I'm super excited, but I need to show you one thing that she posted. This is just one of many that I already have. This is her as a royal reporter.
Oh.
Let's just get right into it. Number one, Camilla is going to be called queen someday. Everyone is just pretending otherwise until Elizabeth dies. Speaking of Elizabeth, she's not a good mother, and she makes everyone around her pretend that it's still 1952. What's that about? There has been a massive media campaign to turn Kate Middleton into Princess Diana's successor, and we know nothing about her actual personality. Meghan Markle does come from Hollywood. She does know how to spin a narrative, but that does not make her a narcissistic abuser, nor is it, in my opinion, worse than all of the lying that the palace does whenever they feel remotely threatened. And Princess Diana, for all of the defense that we can give her, was not a fully good person. She was not a saint. She was actually very, very petty. I do have more.
Tomorrow night, it's all coming out.
Tomorrow night is going to be epic.
And if you don't want to watch it, I'm warning you now. I have been sitting on this for a while. I wrote that tweet to Us Magazine with all my receipts, but I know a lot of you don't have Twitter and Instagram, so that's why this show tomorrow night is for you, because this needs to get called out. This is nuts.
Shame on her.
Shame on her.
How dare you?
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick.
I'm gonna ring the bell for that.
Today's animal rescue is Hector's House Cat Rescue. One of my friends over at Twitter suggested this one. We are going to put their link in the description box below. They are helping stray cats in the UK. So we never want to forget about our UK charities. So if you ever have suggestions, please let us know, because that way we can find these awesome little rescues that need propping up, and we know Meghan and Harry aren't going to do it.
We know we know mattress.
And we know mattress
won't do it.
We're
She's
also
too busy eating her chips.
We're also going to include the 3 charities that are helping out the animals in Texas with the flooding. So please share that with friends and family. If you hear someone go, I wonder if I can help animals over in Texas. Well, I've got these charities you can help out. So sharing makes a huge difference. Okay, guys, we're about to go do our live. If you're watching this, we've already done the live, because I'm going to edit this after we do the live. But we are going right into a live with Sue Smith and others. And we are going to discuss this mattress thing further. So if you want to go watch that live after you watch this, go over to Sue Smith's channel. That's where we will be. Have a great Friday night. We love you guys.
Oh God, it's like Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Going back in time.